I'm going to be showing you guys a look today using the Vanishing Cabinet from February. Today I'm going to be featuring Vervain, Gorgeous Fiend, This Is What I Am, Avant Garde, the brush that came with it, and I'm going to be wearing the Solid Perfume Creepy Spirit thing today. Okay guys, I'm going to do a sunset kind of look for you today. I'm going to be using a lot more crease colors, and I'm going to try and go pretty fast because there's going to be a lot more colors. So I'm going in with College Life right now. And we're going to be using this as our transition shade. We're really going to blow it out. Next, we're going in with Bringers of the First. Next, we're going in through Walk Through Fire. Next, we are going into Strange and Off-Putting. And then we're going in with 314. And then we're going in with Boca Del Infierno. On the outer corner. Okay, so we're going to go in with some So Goes My Nation to do just a little bit of cleanup. And then we're going to go in with some Shadowbind. Just a little bit. And then we are going to go in with Gorgeous Fiend. This is really sparkly, so there's going to be fallout pretty much no matter what you do, but tap off the excess to avoid extra fallout. And then anywhere you didn't put the Shadowbind, there's going to be more fallout. So if you pull it all the way over here, there's going to be more. I'm also going to take a little bit and put it on my inner lower lash line, because I just want a little pop of that glitteriness there as well. Okay, and then I'm going to take the Avant Garde stick highlighter. I'm going to take a little bit on my finger and use it as a base for my inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to take, This Is What I Am. This was part of the doubling charm. I'm going to take a little bit on my brow bone. Okay, I was going to show you one other technique that I didn't show you the other day for eyeliner. So you take a little bit of Shadowbind, you pop it into like a little tray or whatever you want, and then you use a brush like this, fine point. You take whatever shadow you want to foil for eyeliner. Make sure you don't use too much of either one, because if you use too much shadow, it's going to be crumbly and it's going to rain down on your skin. And then if you use too much Shadowbind, it's going to be watery and it's not going to be as effective as a liner. So you just kind of twirl it into your brush like this until you're happy with the amount of product that you have. And then we are going to use that eyeliner that we just made and see if we like how it looks. See if it needs more Shadowbind or more eyeshadow. looks like it needs more Shadowbind. There, oh, yeah, there we go. So then you figure out where you want your wing to be. Now, if it's kind of sheer like this, you just have to build it up. So let each layer kind of dry, and then you just build it up after each layer until you're happy with where it's at, which I'm going to do off camera. For loose face powders, this is the bronzer from the January Vanishing Cabinet, and then this one is the contour from the February Vanishing Cabinet. So with loose ones, you want to go in really, really light and then tap it into the lid so it's not just sitting on top. If you go tap it in and then go straight to your face, it's going to have weird little dots from what you picked up in the pan. So dip in and then swirl it around and press in so then it's more evenly distributed on your brush. With that bronzer now, I'm just going into the hollow of my cheekbone and blending like this so you get it nice and blended. And then I'm going to take it up to my temple, add a little bit more. You don't want a lot. If you feel like you've put too much, take a little bit of your foundation. If you use like a foundation sponge or a brush and just kind of clean it up on your jawline, and that'll help a little bit. Or you can use some powder, like some foundation powder, like powder that has a little bit of color to it so that you can kind of chisel it out or clean it up however you feel like you've gone too far or something. So I'm going to take a smaller angled brush and dip into some of that contour, something like this. I'm going to go just right here because it's going to be more shadowy here. I'm not going to blow it all the way out. One thing you want to do is go from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth. That's kind of where you're aiming. That angle, that direction. Oh, I feel like I've got a little too much, so I'm going to go back in with my bronzer brush. I'm going to blend that. And then I am going to take a little bit of Spectre with a beating heart on a stippling type blush brush. I'm going to tap it in and then blend. And then I'm going to take the Avant Garde again, tap in with my finger, Okay, I'm going to finish up the look real quick. I'm going to take a little bit of void on a smudger brush, run it just lightly along my lower lash line, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the red brow Creme-ation pomade. I'm going to run it on my lower lash line, or my waterline, sorry. And this is actually, the pomades are actually eye safe, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm not being crazy and reckless. And then I'm going to take some mascara. And then I also did take the end and I cleaned up my cheekbone area a little bit after I got off camera doing that piece, just so that I felt like it was a little bit more clean and blended. It's basically the same thing that I did on my eye when I cleaned up around here. Apparently my makeup mirror has decided to die, so I guess we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching.